Husker Corner. What's going on? Brandon Holmes here, one half of the Blue Bloods College GameTime podcast and YouTube channel. Podcast and YouTube channel for the fans, by the fans, dropping fresh college sports content every day. Before we jump into the video, if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all the Nebraska news as well as other college sports. Now, to Nebraska fans that know me, that have been following me and my co-host Trey Smith for some time, if you go back in our videos, if you go back down, just scroll down in our videos, you will see your boy here, Brandon Holmes. I said Chubba Purdy was a guy that Nebraska could possibly bring in. Then I came back around and said, even after Casey Thompson would come. Then after Casey Thompson committed, I even said in that video, do not be surprised if they bring in Chubba Purdy. Show me some love in the comments, because what just happened, Nebraska faithful? Chubba Purdy, the former four-star quarterback, one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country, the former Florida State Seminole, who entered the transfer portal on November 4th this year. He just committed to Lincoln. He's coming to Nebraska. He's coming. I said it. I thought it was a good fit. I thought it was a good fit for him, a good setup. The kid has 4 years of eligibility left, and that's why I thought it was big that he had a chance to come here. Now, Whipple and Frost said he can come in and compete. Now, this is why I thought it was a good odds that Nebraska could land Purdy. One, the kid has 4 years of eligibility, so he's not really in a rush to play. I'm not saying he doesn't want to play automatically, but he's not in a rush to play. Two, Whipple recruited him hard out of high school. Big time, had a great relationship, great rapport. We know in recruiting, rapport is everything. Three, he saw what you could do in Scott Frost's offense. He also saw what Whipple just did with Kenny Pickett. He also probably thought, even if I don't win the starting job, Casey Thompson probably will, and I get 2 years to learn from a bona fide college starter. Nothing away from Smothers, Nebraska fans. I know you guys love Smothers, but this is what I've been saying all along. I'm not crapping on Smothers. I'm just saying competition breeds the best in somebody. It brings out the best in you. So if all the Nebraska fans that love Smothers should be happy, because if he's that dude, he'll perform. But on top of that, you just brought in a loaded quarterback room. Smothers, Casey Thompson, Chubba Purdy. Now, I'm going to give you a little thing. Now, Purdy, he suffered a collarbone injury in 2020, right? He was Mike Norvell's guy, suffered a collarbone injury in 2020. But after that injury, he came back, still saw 102 snaps, completed 27 of 53 passes for 219 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Also carried the ball 5 times for 78 yards. And then in 2021, he saw 17 snaps versus UMass and appeared to be in a position to get ready to take over, but surprisingly entered his name into the transfer portal on November 4th, like I said. Now, the thing is, y'all need to thank your lucky stars that Whipple was a part of this, because that's the reason why Purdy committed. Now, I think this sets Nebraska up perfectly for the immediate and long-term future. Here's why. Casey Thompson gives you 2 years. He gives you 2 years. You have 2 years left of eligibility. Unless he just has a Joe Burrow type of year, I expect him to finish out his 2 years at Nebraska. Then coming right behind that, you now have another highly touted quarterback recruit who's coming behind him to finish up another 2 years. Essentially, Nebraska, you've just positioned yourself to have 4 great years of quarterback play. I think things are looking on the up and up in Lincoln, especially with the Big Ten West, as I stand by it. I'm a Big Ten guy, but the Big Ten West is not the Big Ten East. The schedule looks friendly. It looks favorable to you next year. I'm just saying, I would not be surprised if these 2 recent signings between Casey Thompson and Chubba Purdy save Scott Frost's tenure. I think Purdy's going to be a great fit. We saw what Frost wanted to do with Martinez. Now you have 2 guys who are elite recruits, and Thompson has played in some big-time games, and Purdy, who has big-time talent that can help get Nebraska over the hump. I know a lot of people are going to be in these comments to say about O-line, but here's the truth. O-line, not online. We see it in college football. A dynamic quarterback can win you 7-8 games on their own. They can. They can. That's why they're in such high demand. A dynamic quarterback can take you to a bowl season. And if all the right pieces fall at the right time with the dynamic quarterback, you could find yourself competing for a conference championship. In Nebraska, I wouldn't be shocked if over the next 4 years, based upon this quarterback room, if you find yourself playing for a Big Ten title and bringing Nebraska back to glory. Well, once again, Husker Corner, I'm Brandon Holmes, one half of the Blue Bloods, College Game Time podcast and YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments about this signing of Chubba Purdy. And until next time, have a great one. Peace.